Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back doing another Guilds of Ravnica Intermediate Swiss Draft League. Let's see here. We've got Chemister's Insight, which probably is the pick. There's also Artful Takedown, and Wojak Bodyguard, and Rosemane Centaur. I think we'll just take the Chemister's Insight. Pretty awesome card advantage spell. Great for Izzet, great for Dimir. So I think we will take it over removal. Alright. Follow-up pick. Best card in the pack is probably Pitiless Gorgon, Hellkite Whelp. Nothing in blue is worthy of a second pick. Gorgon puts us more towards a Dimir path, and Hellkite Whelp more into an Izzet path. Both are fine. There's a Thought Erasure as well. So I wonder if I was to go down a Dimir path, would I just take the Thought Erasure? That's... You could probably make a case for that. I've never been blown away by Hellkite Whelp either. Take the Thought Erasure over the Gorgon because it's got the Surveil value. I think I've convinced myself that's probably okay. Granted, this does have Jumpstart, but it's so strong in either archetype that I don't think it matters whether you're Izzet or Dimir. Gruesome Menagerie. Well, we have a Dimir Spybug, which is a good reward for taking the Thought Erasure. There's also Watcher in the Mist, but I think Dimir Spybug is probably better just because it's so cheap. Gruesome Menagerie has gotten me a few times. I've never played it. I think we're just going to go Spybug. I'd like the Watcher in the Mist too, but we'll go Spybug. Okay, Phantasm is fantastic. It's also a Hypothesizzle and another Watcher in the Mist. Wow. Phantasm's big payoff for Surveil. This is the Surveil enabler, and it's a win con. It's pretty awesome. I think I'm still going to take the Phantasm. I'd like them both, but Phantasm can do some pretty amazing things, and it's a cheap blocker early. It could go either way. I would be very happy with either pick in that situation. So here I think we just probably take Dimir Informant. There's a Guild Summit, which I think is actually a very good card. Piston Fist Cyclops, which would probably be fine for this too, but considering we have a Spybug and a Phantasm now, I think we want this Informant pretty bad. There's a Unicorn in here too, which is very good. Adept I've never really been super impressed with. And like I said, Guild Summit, which I would actually try and build towards because I think it's really good, but here probably just a Guild Gate, I suppose. I don't really need a Painter, and nothing else in here seems to be working towards the plan we want to do. So let's take the Guild Gate. Capture Sphere seems like an easy pickup for us here. Pretty hard removal for, well, pretty hard removal for the most part. There's a Disdainful Stroke and a Mephitic Vapors here too, and a Child of Night, but we'll take the Sphere. Well, Passwall Adept is at its best in a Dimir deck, so we'll take that over the Crab, which would also be a fine pickup. I don't really like the Bats all that much, but they're playable. I guess we can take the Ego for sideboard. A lot of late white cards, but we can't really go blue-white or black-white. So we'd have to do a full-fledged restart at this point, which I guess is an option, but I don't really like it. Can take the Vapors, but actually I think we're going to take the Crab. I think. Yeah, I found Crab to be pretty good. So it looks like Selesnya, because there was late green in that pack, so it looks like Selesnya is something that's open. Some late red too, but we'll just take the black card. I would like to not have to restart if possible. We'll see how pack 2 goes for us. But the thing is, we actually have some pretty strong cards at our core from pack 1. We have the Phantasm, the Spybug, the Thought Erasure, and the Informant. So, and the Insight, of course, but just synergy speaking for Dimir, we've got some pretty good ones. All right, we can take the, I mean, that's a late hypothesis. I think we'll just take it because I don't really like the Locket anyway, and might be able to play it. We'll take the worst card here to let people dive right into these colors. Okay. Wow, Arclight Phoenix. Well, we're going to take some money here. Could also splash for it, I guess. There's a Notion Rain, which I'd really like, and the Darkblade Agent, which I'd also really like. But clearly taking the 1,000 ticket card here. I've been pretty lucky with pulling Arclight Phoenixes. And I guess at this point we could dip out of blue and just go right into Izzet. We'd abandon Thought Erasure, Spybug, and probably a Phantasm too. But maybe it's just worth it. We'll see. Like here, could just take the Notion Rain. There's a Poisoner. There's an Electromancer. A Radical Idea. I think we'll take the Notion Rain because if we don't have to abandon black, we shouldn't have to. And I mean, Phoenix and Hypothesizzle is probably stronger than Thought Erasure and Spybug. But remember, we also have to abandon the Phantasm too. We can't overlook that aspect. So then maybe we just take the Electromancer. That could actually be the case. Take the Electromancer and assume that we're just going to go for the Phoenix. Because that was a late hypothesis. We really didn't see any late black at all. Okay. I'll take the Electromancer. We'll assume that is the path we should be going down. Well, I can take a Radical Idea here and feel okay about it. Not great. I don't think the Phantasm's going to happen. Yeah, we can take Radical Idea. I'm okay with that. Take the Guildgate too for random white splash because that was super open. It's a Darkblade Agent if I wanted to keep going down the Dimir path, but I don't think it's a great idea. I think the late hypothesis I'm going to try and take as a sign that at least in pack 3 we're going to get hooked up. Let's take the Radical Idea. Here is a bit of a mess. I don't really like Street Riot all that much. It's okay. Probably just take the Guildgate. Assume we're going to find some sort of splash maybe. Or open ourselves up for that. Can take the Boar here. Could take the Swathcutter Giant as like a white splash finisher. I'm okay with that. I'm not super thrilled about it, but I don't really like... A Boar is okay. It's just not really stoked on taking it here. I can. Swathcutter Giant's probably not worth the splash, so I guess maybe we do. Temple Garden. Recruit is quite good. Yeah, we can take it. Late. Snitch for Dimir, Agent for Dimir, Gorgon for Dimir. We'll take the Recruit. So Urchin now, Silent Dart, not really what an Izzet deck wants to do. Take the Urchin, playable 2-drop. Don't really like Wall of Mist, but we might want to just take it to cut blue. Could possibly play it if we needed to. Halberdier is playable, not exciting. Another Urchin, probably take over the Boar. It's a late Vigor Spore Worm. It's probably the strongest card. I mean, at this point, I guess we can take the weakest card because we are way too far down this path to abandon ship now. I mean, white was just open the whole draft, pretty clearly. Nothing to be done about that now, though. We are, like I said, way too far down the rabbit hole. I mean, at our core, we have some okay cards going for us, but I do think we would have had a much more superior deck had we well, problem is we would have had to go into white about pick 7 or 8, which means we would have. So if we gave up our first like 7 picks, I think we would have successfully dove right into. And now we're just getting. Now it's just mean. We're opening good Dimir cards. Well, we can take the Cyclops. We don't have enough multicolor for Monument. We probably have enough 4 drops anyway. Yeah, it seems to me like a pretty clear Cyclops here. It's a synergistically good card for us, so we'll take it. Light of the Legion, geez. Murmuring Mystic, well, that's a good sign. Huge reward there. So Watcher in the Mist, a Wojek Bodyguard as well. Beam Splitter Mage, Radical Idea. We'll take the Murmuring Mystic and at least be extremely happy about that. Big problem is we are really lacking in the spell department. Well, We Dragonauts is a big pickup, so we can take that. Hope to wield the Dazzling Lights or the Inverted, but any of those. We need spells bad, but I'm not going to pass the We Dragonaut. Alright, Beacon Bolt. Well, good news. We went into Is It super late based on our assumption about Hypothesizzle, and it's panning out really nicely for us now. At least in Pack 3, we're getting the big hit hookups we needed. Probably take the Electromancer. Could take another Capture Sphere, but we're kind of 4-drop heavy already, and Electromancer is typically what these decks want to do. So we take the Radical Idea over anything here. We really need more spells to reward us for the Murmuring Mystic and the Beacon Bolt and the We Dragonauts and the Arclight Phoenix and the Fire Urchins. Like, our deck just needs spells real bad. Or non-creature spells, I should say. I really love Firemind's Research. I don't think that we have the goodies to play it here. It's more of like a fun pet card, but like I said, we just don't have the goodies for it. So we're going to take the Velocity instead, which is going to help us more, I think, or at the very least something we need more. Could splash for a Notion Rain. At the very least, it's the card we take here, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Take the Locksmith, could take the Street Riot. Don't really need either of them. I guess we'll take the Locksmith for sideboard. Alright, Maximize Altitude versus Radical Idea number 3. They both have Jumpstart. Probably for diversity's sake, we take the Altitude. Very good with the Cyclops. And cheap to get going. Okay. We did get the Inverted Bin back, so we have a deck. That's good. At the very least, we have a deck. And it's an okay deck, actually. So I can tolerate what we're doing here. Guess Righteous Blow, I don't know. Maniacal Rage, well, if we wanted to, well, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. So, ended up with actually an okay. I would say overall, we ended up okay with our Is It deck. Nothing insane, but some pretty quality cards here, actually. The Phoenix, the Mystic. I just did some computer upgrading, so my settings are kind of messed up at the moment, but that's all right. So yeah, I definitely can get behind this. We've got enough things to win. How many actual spells did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, 8 is good enough, especially when a lot of them have Jumpstart. No fixing, but not gonna worry about that. Synergy cards, we have the Urchins, the Electromancers, the Cyclops, the Dragonauts, the Phoenix, the Murmuring Mystic. Yeah, this looks good enough to get there. So let's get our mana right here. Pretty even split. It's going to be, we'll err towards blue, no double color. I mean, this is technically, but it doesn't matter. It's hybrid. So really nice. No white, we'll go blue. And yeah, This is it. Okay. Well, pretty decent looking is it deck here. So we'll run it like this. We'll see you round one. Round one, we are going to keep this hand. Oh, I should probably... My stops are going to be all messed up too, huh? Okay. Thought I was supposed to be able to... Oh. Keep... I don't remember where all my stops were, so I'm just going to try and put more on. More on. We'll see if it works out for us. And none of the F2s or F6 are working. Well, that's a little bit not what I want to see. F6 and F2 not working, huh? Okay. I'll have to take care of that between rounds. This is what you get when you reinstall Moto. Okay, well, Electromancer into Dragonauts into Rubble Belt Boar. Seems like a pretty satisfactory turn progression. Alright, Darkblade Agent. Pretty good one. Okay. So the plan is Boar, pump the Electromancer, and get in with both. And if they want to block with the Informant, I'm okay with that. Okay. Ooh, Murmuring Mystic. Well, we have one too, but that's going to be a tough one. Okay. Drawn far too many lands, which could be pretty problematic here. Okay. All right. Play the Urchin. I don't even know if we want to... Well, I guess we play a land so we can play Capture Sphere in a pinch, but that's it. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I guess we'll just Capture Sphere that. We could wait, but I'm just actually going to do it now. Alright. Whole lot of nothing going on, so we'll attack and pass. And we're sandbagging lands, I suppose, because we have Jumpstart. Okay. So we'll block with Electromancer and Urchin. Okay. Alright. Okay. Play land pass. Wonder if we can adjust the controls here. No? That's interesting. Turn off auto yields, concede, show preview pane. No, 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 no. Bunch of no's. Alright. Well, I guess we'll have to find it at some point here. In between rounds, I guess I'll try and go to the main screen here and do it. Well, that's a good draw. Okay. We lose our thing, they get a thing. Maybe someday we can get the Phoenix back. Oh, it exiles it too? Yep, okay. Well, it seems like it was just made for that mythic, huh? That's too bad that last card was unfortunately so good against our mythic. I'm going to try and fix this F6 thing now. It's bugging me. Alright, I rebinded some stuff, so it should work now. I guess they're just going to be able to equip their birds with the glaive, so I probably should have attacked. I think I was distracted by the control change. So, this is just 0, huh? So basically we just need to... Oh, that's weird. They didn't attack with the bird, huh? Well, I'm going to start attacking the Dragonauts because of the glaive. Alright. More nothing, so swing with the Dragonauts. Play a land and pass. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, play a Radical Idea. Play the Mystic. Pass a turn. And we can do Radical Idea from the graveyard here on their turn. Okay, so Radical Idea, ditch the land. So once again, I think I made the mistake of attacking with the Dragonauts because they can keep it tapped with the Guild Mage. But I suppose they would be able to surveil otherwise and get us with the Snitch. So either way's bad. I still feel like them keeping my guy tapped is probably worse. If I get another spell, though, I can kill the Guild Mage. But then I still have to deal with the Watcher and the Mist. Yeah, I'm not sure. Uh, should I try and wait one more turn? I guess I shouldn't have played the land there. I can Beacon Bolt twice to kill that. Really seems like a waste, though. It gets me two guys, but I think I'm just going to wait for one more instant. I'm going to try and wait another turn here if I can. Next turn, I'll go for it. Okay. Looks like that's probably going to get us. So, what can I find with that? I can find maximize altitude, velocity. We have the beacon bolt. Find the insight. Hypothesis. Oh, well, those are pretty good ones. I can invert and kill the mystic with bolt, but I don't like that much either. Not exactly sure what the best move is here. I think we just pass. If I get 9 mana, I still don't have enough to do insight after playing an invert. Oh, I guess I do because of the Electromancer, but this will cost 5, and then I can still cast Chemister's Insight. Okay, that sounds good. I could play the Beacon Bolt too, kill the Guild Mage. So I guess we do that. So I can untap my Dragonauts at some point here. I guess technically I can find the Hypothesis and maybe just kill the Watcher in the Mist. That might make the most sense rather. Oh, another counterspell. That's too bad for us. Main deck double Devious Cover Up, and sure enough, it's getting us. So we'll kill this guy so we can untap our guy. Hmm. So they're just going to be able to make stuff unblockable now, is that right? Looks like it. Mm-hmm. So we're going to lose our beacon bolt too, which is pretty bad. I was hoping to eventually get the Watcher in the Mist with it, but just did not anticipate the rare that interacts with your opponent's graveyard. Could have doubled up on the Watcher in the Mist with the Thinger. Thinger being Beacon Bolt. But, yeah. So, not really liking losing the match in the fashion that we are, which consists of drawing inopportune lands early and getting countered at inopportune times. Alright, let's go to game 2 here. So playing against Dimir and just got worked by counter spells and land draws. What do we want to do against that? Looks like nothing really. We don't really have a sideboard at all. Goblin Locksmith gets by defenders. I don't even remember seeing any. And a bunch of Dimir cards that we're not going to splash for. So I guess we just run it back. Would we like to play first or second? Probably second. We're not aggro. We're not really a tempo. I mean, we can be, but I think our opponent has the advantage on the draw. Okay. So we'll cast Radical Idea, hope to find our third land here. Okay, pass. Alright, Blood Operative. So we lose our Radical Idea, which unfortunately for us we really needed badly there. So ideally draw a mountain and be fine. Okay, draw an island instead, which will work, and we'll play Cyclops and pass. So we offer the trade here, unhappily. And then they'll surveil and get it back, I assume. So we'll ditch the maximize altitude here. Okay, I got the red mana, so we can go... Best use of mana is Boar, but we're going to play the Halberdier and then pass. Okay, Watcher in the Mist. So they'll pay their 3 life to get their operative back. They'll drain us for 1. So we'll play boar, we'll swing for 5, and then we'll pass. Seems about right. Okay. Okay. Loss of more value. I don't think it was worth burning it for any of these cards, though, last turn, because we'd have to discard. Okay, so we have Crab, which can block the operative. Um, yeah, guess we do that. So, I suppose we need to find an answer for the Watcher in the Mist. We're going to have to play Invent and find Hypothesizal and be able to resolve both of those, which could be challenging. So, I think we'll trade a Boar for a Poisoner. I would prefer to trade the Urchin, but I don't want to wait. Okay, so Lurcher's pretty huge. Big enough where I can't stop it with the Crab. So, I guess we play Electromancer, and then we'll play an Insight. And... yeah, I guess we'll play a land. So, if I take both, I can go to 1. Okay. So, not sure what to do now. It looks like we're pretty toasty here. Guess we'll block the operative and take too much. More things I can't deal with. Okay. So, let's see here. I guess we play this, and then do we just play an Insight now? Okay, so I play Urchin. I can block this, take too much. I can play this and flip that, so I only take 4. That's still lethal. Looks like we're dead. Alright, we'll see you round 2. Round 2, we'll keep. Okay. So I think we'll go Electromancer into Halberdier. Okay. Okay, we'll go Halberdier pass. Guess I could have attacked into the informant, but it's a pretty easy snap block for them. They don't care if I use a spell to kill it, and I don't have a spell to bluff. Or, I mean, I don't have a spell if I go for the bluff, so. Okay, so we can cast that for 1. Or we can just play Urchin plus Electromancer. I like that more. So, we'll attack with both. And I don't mind trading. Okay. And then we'll go Electromancer, Urchin, and pass. And next turn we can do a surprise Radical Idea to double pumper Urchin, but I don't think that matters. We'll see. Maybe it will. Okay, Crackling Drake's kind of a big deal. Currently is 0-4, which I guess is nice. So let's attack with everything. So we'll go Radical Idea, pump, go Graveyard, Radical Idea, discard land, pump, and play land and pass. So we probably don't need to play any more lands, probably. So 4 cards in hand, 6 open mana, and they're passing the turn. We're not going to do anything. We're just going to try and advance our board. Well, I guess we can do something now. So we'll attempt to capture Sphere the Drake. And yeah, I guess we can altitude rather. Okay. Do we need to? I'm gonna do it. Alright. We'll pass. Don't really need to play any more lands, even though we have Invent. We have 2 Electromancers out right now, so not really concerned about that. Not sure, they don't have any plays. Could just have a handful of mana, I suppose. Let's go Informant here. Go Altitude on the Urchin again, ditch the land. Well, the good news is we only have 7 lands of 22 cards left, so that's actually kind of nice. We just put 2 in the graveyard. So we should have, I think, less than a 33% chance of drawing lands now, which is pretty good. Alright, just a Niv Mizzet, nothing to worry about there. Just one of the strongest constructed cards at the moment. So we'll play the Insight for 2. Take some damage. Or they just get to draw cards. That's literally my first instant or sorcery. That can't be right. Oh, I have 2, yeah. Yeah, that card's not too strong. No, not at all. No way. Totally fair and balanced. So I just get to draw 2 more and they ping me 2 more times? That can't be right. It's only when they draw. Okay. Oh, and they counter it. Cool. Okay. I hope they just drew into that to make it even more painful. So we'll cast it again. They get to draw again. They get to deal more damage. As we just rapidly run towards the lose here. What do we got? Okay. Well, Passwall Adept can do something. I think even with Passwall Adept, we can't successfully race this Niv-Mizzet. Kind of don't even want to play this out, to be honest. Just kind of want to go to game 2 and avoid the heartache that is this game. Do I have anything that can deal with that? Not Hypothesizzle. Not Beacon Bolt, because we don't have enough. I think I'm growing tired of this game 1, so let's just go to game 2 and figure this out. No sideboard still. Alright, sounds good. Let's go to game 2. Alright, we'll play first, try and beat the Niv-Mizzet. So, I wish I could keep this hand, but can't. This one we'll keep. I guess we'll get rid of that. So I think we'll play the Recruit first. Electromancer has upside, but not currently with what we've got, so we'll just do this. So, unfortunate, but can't do anything about that. So we'll play an Electromancer and twiddle our thumbs. Okay, draw another land, play a boar, pump the Recruit, attack, pass. Okay, they take it. Alright, we go land, pass. Pass. All right. So we can cast the Insight. I kind of want to cast it with the Mystic out, but this is probably a, let's see, 7 mana. I guess I can do it next turn, so we'll see if we resolve our Mystic or if it gets countered. Okay, it resolves. We'll go Insight, discard the land. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see here. So we can capture Sphere the Drake to save ourselves some damage. So I guess that means we just cast Electromancer and pass. Okay. Just getting rock and rolled by counter spells. So I think we're gonna. Guess if I draw a land, I can go Mystic Hypothesis. Also, we'll see if that option presents itself. Otherwise, we'll just have to Hypothesis and kill the Drake. So we'll go Mystic. Hypothesis. And ditch the Halberdier to kill the Drake. And then we'll attack with a bird and pass. Okay. Guess I could also invert, but I probably want to find like a Beacon Bolt and what's my other instant? Radical Idea. That's about it. So I can do Radical Idea. I can find that for 6 mana, or do a tactical invert to kill some of the blockers. Yeah, it probably makes more sense to just get more spells. That's a good draw. Um, Probably want to wait for the Dragonauts on that one, huh? Let's cast Dragonauts. And we'll get in with the birds. And we'll pass. And then the plan is, on our turn, invent plus maximize altitude. Or can we do double altitude and win? I don't know. This would get double pumped, so 5, 6, 7, 10, 13. Technically we have lethal if we can resolve. Well, they have the Sonic Assault though, so I guess we can't. They probably are just going to bolt the Dragonauts, I would guess. That makes sense. So they can still Sonic Assault. We'll take our 3. Okay. Hmm. 8 mana. So let's just play the Urchin. Oh, they can't Sonic Assault now. And they don't have any flyers. So altitude twice. 4, 7, 9, 10. Not enough. Hmm. So I think we'll invent. And we'll get a Beacon Bolt and a Radical Idea. Which we can cast both. We can do the Radical Idea first. But we probably just bolt the Piston Fist, maybe? Let's bolt this. And I think we'll get in with both our birds. And we'll pass, and we'll leave up the Radical Idea. Okay, so they're Sonic Assaulting the Mystic. Um, just block with a 3, 5, 7, 8. Huh. Oh, better cast this now before my guy dies. Okay. So now we can go altitude here. And do it again. And that should be lethal. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So go to game 3. Game 3, 6 lander, but we do have the Murmuring Mystic. This hand's pretty mediocre unless we can really draw anything. We are on the draw. I think I'm going to keep it. I don't like this hand, but I think since Murmuring Mystic's one of our strongest cards, we're going to try it. That's a good draw. Okay. So we'll go with the Phoenix here. If they don't play anything, I don't know if I want to play into a counterspell. Yeah, well, may not have a choice. Well, okay, now I do. That's good. Adept of our own. Well, that's good too. Let's play the Mystic. And we'll velocity our Phoenix to spit a token out now. And get in for 4. So we go land, adept, Urchin. I guess we'll velocity our bird. That way if they counter it or if they bounce, they can bounce a token. I could still attack with my Phoenix. Seems better. Okay. So, I think we'll just go attack. Do attack like this. Make that unblockable. Play a Dragonauts and pass. Okay. Wow. Well, I'm pretty lucky to get the match there. Beating Niv Mizzet is not easy, but we had the Phoenix. We even kept a 6-lander too, so goes to show you 6-landers can win. Alright, we'll see you in round 3. Round 3, we're on the play, and I guess we'll keep this. Alright. Guess I can't do anything, so we'll attack and pass. Okay. Go recruit pass. Okay. Go land. Attack with recruit. Halberdier, pass. Could actually do the Electromancer. Halberdier, better use of mana. Electromancer makes some things cheaper. I'm gonna go Halberdier. Okay. So we'll, I think, just attack with everything here. And then we'll play Electromancer and pass. I mean, technically I can block this. Because if they eat up their turn, I'm still smashing back for more. I think I'm going to actually do that. Because if they pay the 5 mana, they're done for the turn anyway. And then I can just smash back for more damage, so it seems fine. Because now they can't do a follow-up play. So we'll get in for 9. And then we can probably just altitude a couple times and get in there for lethal. Like altitude this plus this, and this becomes a, I don't know, a lot of damage coming in there. Okay. No attacks. So let's go altitude on the halberdier. Would it have turned out to? No, it would have been the same damage. So we'll kill the hawk. And we'll get in with, guess we can get in with everything. They pay the 5 mana. That's fine. Alright. They block like that. Pump the dissident. So they lose their recruit and take 7. And go to 3. Alright, they play a forager and gain 3 life. So they go to 6, but we've got the maximize altitude in the yard, so I would say they're still dead. We'll discard the radical idea. Okay. So they take 3, we'll play the Dragonauts and we'll pass. Main deck, Crushing Canopy. Don't see that all too terribly often. Alright, locks it on Restore, takes him to 7. So we'll go Radical Idea, ditch the Urchin. And we'll do Bolt and ditch the Crab. And get in for 8. Okay, they kill our guy, they take 3. And we'll pass. Let's see, we take 7, so we go to 8. Okay. Hmm. Guess we can get in for 3 here and then cast Invent at the end of their turn. We're gonna have to chump. Maybe I needed a chump last turn. Maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. Okay. So we'll get Chemist's Insight and the Velocity. Not sure that matters. Let's just see if we get in there, because we're dead if we don't. Alright. Let's play against 4-color craziness. Our 1 sideboard card. Well, I guess technically 2. Huh. Actually, Wild Mist kind of looks pretty good against their big ground guys. So maybe we play it and ditch like a recruit maybe. Alright. Okay, well, this is a keep. Opponent mulls to 5. Urchin's a good draw. Got ourselves a turn progression. Hmm. District Guide's a good one. Alright. Go Phoenix and get in there. Okay. So we'll get in there. Go Informant. Ditch that. We could actually ditch the altitude too, but we'll keep that actually. And we'll go Wall Mist. So we can cast it twice next turn, and that's pretty good damage. So they have statue mana up. Okay. Cracking the locket. Alright. Well, we ended up going 2-1. Not bad results. We did get slammed pretty hard game one, or match one. In match two, we pretty easily could have lost if they'd saw Niv Mizzet in games 2 or 3. So pretty fortunate on that end. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.